everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be a Sunday update, which I haven't done one of these in a while, man. I think the last update video like this was when we did the the giveaway winner, and I just really didn't have much to update you guys on, but now it finally feels like things are starting to turn around for the channel. Last month, man, July was like one of the toughest months of fishing that I've had since I've been doing this YouTube thing, been trying to take fishing seriously. Back when I started adding my own content to my dad's channel, and that was like a little warm-up, I guess, I don't know, and then I just started uploading to my own channel, just doing my own thing. And all those months were like pretty decent. We were keeping on the fish, staying on the fish, and then July came out of nowhere, and it was just like no fish caught, dude. It was rough. Making videos was tough. Like, I was trying to I uploaded so many skunks, I felt weird, and like that's when I did some soul searching, I guess, but like really thinking about what I wanted to do with the YouTube channel, and I came up with like the reel review thing, and just trying out new lures and stuff, and that oddly enough has been working. The fish have been biting again, and so that's like my recap of last month, right? Weird time, not a lot of fishing, or a lot of fishing, not a lot of catching, and it was rough, man. But here in the first week of August, we have done very well, man. Almost every time I've gone out to the marsh, I've caught something, aside from one trip, and that was just a weird trip, dude. There was fish everywhere. I didn't save the footage because it was just a bad day, but there were fish everywhere. I saw tailing fish. I couldn't identify what they were, but after talking to my dad and stuff, they were like sheep's head. I could have swore it was a black drum, dude, because they were blowing up on the grass line, and everything I threw at them, they didn't want it. So I don't know, that was weird. But every other trip out into the marsh this whole first week of fishing has been excellent. I've caught reds, I've caught trout, I've caught flounder, and keeper. I don't think I've caught a keeper red yet this month, but I've caught tons of keeper trout, tons of keeper flounder, and it's just been really good freaking days, man. So that's the update on how fishing's been. I've been hitting a lot of different marshes too. Used to be I would kind of hit Freeport. I mean, I'm still learning fishing. Like, honestly, this is my first season of really taking things serious, and I'm kind of just, you know, following my dad like an apprentice of sorts, I guess, if fishing was the trade. And I'm still learning a lot of things, but after we've started going to all these different marshes, I'm starting to learn more and more areas and places I can go to fish like successfully on my own. And all these new marshes have been sick, man. So I'm just having a really good time with fishing this month so far. And also the SLX, dude, that SLX is super sweet. Starting out, it was just kind of like, you know, the new thing. I just wanted to spice up the videos and have something to talk about just in case we had another horrible month of fishing. You know, I didn't want the focus of my videos to be on necessarily catching fish. I wanted it to be on fishing and the experience of going out and, like, you know, gear, baits, all that different stuff. But oddly enough, we started doing good. But that SLX, so like I said, it just started out as like that little gimmicky thing. I don't know. I really freaking like that reel, dude. It's gonna be a tough one to give away to you guys at the beginning of next month, but it's casting like a dream. It's starting to take the place of my favorite out from under the Lose Custom Light, man. That thing is a beast of a reel. I know a lot of you guys say that that's your favorite reel as well. I've gotten a couple comments saying that, and I don't know, man, give this SLX XT a try. It's super nice. The first couple of times, like, going out with it, I was still trying to get my feel for it, how to adjust the brakes and everything, but I've got it down, and it just casts like a dream, man. It's I'm still waiting on like a big fish. I think the biggest fish I've got on it right now is like a 21.5, almost 22-inch trout, and I'm waiting on like a beast of a red, like an 8-pounder, you know, just to really pull the drag. But right now it's going really well for me in the channel. I'm trying to think of what our plans are for like the rest of this month. I really don't know. The weather's been shoddy, dude. We're trying to make the best of it and get out there. The video y'all are gonna see tomorrow on Monday is like one of those trips where we went out and we're looking at the weather apps, dude. Every weather app gives you a different story of the day. Like, I look at 3 different ones. I look at the iPhone weather app, I look at something called Weatherbug, and then I have like a windy app that shows wind and stuff that's paid for. And all 3 of them say different things, and they're so like wishy-washy, dude. It said no rain. We start driving out to San Luis area, and it starts raining on us. I check again, it's rain until 12. We get out there, it stops raining at like 7, we get on the water, and then it doesn't pick up raining again until about 12. But it's like there's just so many weird, I don't know, weather apps. I'm on a rant now. Weather apps, I hate them. I hate them. They never get it right, it feels like. And we've had a bunch of these random pop-up storms coming out of nowhere. So I don't know. I mean, I guess it's not affecting the fishing because we've been doing good even with all the fresh water. But last month it was way worse. There was tons of rain, like tons and tons of rain. But yeah, so we're trying to work with that rain and the weather. Hopefully it stops. I say that, but it's literally just got done raining outside as I'm recording this video. I don't know, Texas weather's been weird, but I think we're gonna be trying to make a trip down to like the Port O'Connor area, so maybe be looking out for that. And just a lot of marsh fishing. I know those videos don't do so well, or I mean, at least for me they don't. Like if I post a jetty video, right, that gets anywhere from 1,000 to like 1,500 views, which is good for me. That's like a small channel, it's good for me. Texas City Dike, 1,000, 2,000 views. Marsh fishing videos, they don't even hit 1,000, dude. They're like 600 to 700 views, which is good. I mean, people are watching them. You guys, my like hardcore fans, I would say, are watching them. But people don't like kayak fishing as much, which, I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna keep hammering out those videos. But the other last thing that I wanted to touch on is the Old Town, dude. I don't want to say I don't like it. After my first couple weeks with it and I made my video, I think that was a little too fast, because now that I've put a lot more time into it and gone out in the kayak like multiple trips, days in a row, like not catching fish like to distract you, but like all you're thinking about is like what is currently going on with you, and having all that time on the water with it, it ain't it, dude. Like there's so many things I don't like about it. I've lost so many more fish. Like the dislikes that I did have are becoming more and more apparent, and the things that I didn't know were an issue necessarily yet are like starting to show up. So for instance, when you're pedaling the thing, if you stop pedaling, you instantly stop, which is, I mean, it could be it's a double-edged sword, right? Because if you want to go in reverse, then you're instantly in reverse and you stop a lot quicker. And that's like when you're there fishing. But one of these marshes we go to is like a 2-mile pedal, right? And the whole dang time, like you have to be pedaling. And I mean, look, you can look at it however you want. Maybe it's lazy, bro, but when it's hot, like getting there isn't the issue. Getting back is. When it's hot outside, it's noon, the Texas heat is hitting you, you're going against the tide, and you got 2 miles to pedal back to the launch. It is a serious pain in the butt, dude. And having I feel like having those Mirage Drive fins where they kind of just glide through the water versus like a big old brick of a rudder just chugging along. I really miss hobie, I think. I mean, and I would never sell, like, I'm saying this because I'm really thinking about, like, do I want to find a way to finance a hobie and get myself a hobie? Do I want to sell my Old Town and buy a hobie with that? And I don't think I'm gonna sell. I like the Old Town for like its own set of capabilities, but there's certain spots where I find myself really cursing the thing and wishing that I had a hobie. Like the whole rudder control, like steering. I've lost so many freaking fish just because the stupid thing is on the wrong side. So I'll have my rod and then I get bit. Like literally, I don't know what these fish have, like a sixth sense. They know that I'm making my adjustment and they're like, bet, now it's time to shine. I'm gonna hit it. And they hit it and I have to, like, you can't reel in your slack. It's not the end of the world, but it really does. Like I've lost a lot of fish because of it, where I can't reel in my slack. So I'm like trying to do a monster hook set with a lot of slack line, and it just doesn't work. You just lose fish. You don't get the hookups when you get the bite, and especially when you've been grinding it out, like on certain days where it's just been, last month showed me a lot because every day was a grind. So you know, when you lose those fish and those bites, it definitely sticks with you a lot more, and it makes you think about, like, okay, is this kayak really that, like, is this a little minor issue, or is this a big issue that's gonna like really bother me? And it bothered me a lot. The last thing about that kayak is like the marshes, going to different marshes and stuff. I found myself a lot of times having to push pull, which, I mean, isn't the end of the world, but there's like a little gray area with the hobie where you don't have to pull up you don't have to pull out the Mirage Drive. You can butterfly it, and it's like super low. I mean, you guys have a hobie, or you've heard of hobie, you know how it works. that butterflying allows you to get just that little bit further before you have to start push pulling. Whereas with the autopilot and the what do they call it, the PDL drive system, you have to pull up your PDL drive a lot earlier, and I don't know, I just feel like having the hands-free ability to fish, like that's what I love about the whole pedal systems in the first place, is that your hands are free. So while you're moving to like a certain spot to fish, you can be casting, you can be working your lure, you can be in the perfect position. And I feel like having that hands-free just a little bit longer, because there's definitely spots that I've been to in the last like week that I was like in my head, I'm out there and I say it, I don't put it in the video because I like to try and keep the videos like all positive, just action-packed, catching fish, talking about the lures that I'm using or the reel, and I don't like to be negative in them, but I'll say it in this video because I don't know, this is my update video, this is my mind coming out here. Yeah, there's moments where I'm like, dang, I wish I had a hobie. And you're gonna see that in this next video because I lose a fish because of the stupid kayak, and I left it in there just because it was, I don't know, it's been bothering me. I think that's it. So let me know what you guys think about the whole kayak situation. Would y'all, I don't know if I want to do the hobie or not. What do y'all think about that? Help me out with that one. But anyways, that's pretty much all I've got for this update. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, leave a like, hit the like button for me. Leave comments down below of like ideas. I said that last time, like lures and stuff that you would like to see on the channel. Maybe your favorite lure and you want to see me throw it. Put it down in the comments. I'll try it out throughout the month. We can talk about it in the next update. And did I have anything else to say? I don't think I had anything else to say, so this one's done. Yeah, like I said, I hope you enjoy it. Hit the subscribe button for me, and I hope you guys have a great rest of y'all's day. Peace.